Hey everyone, my name is Rifkita Mahendra from Universitas Islam Indonesia Architecture major. I am one of the awardees of Indonesian International Student Mobility Awards to University of Waterloo, Canada. Here I want to share my experience in my reflexive video about how I live there and studying there in University of Waterloo. Uh, the first thing that I had to do when I accepted in this program is actually to gather some of the documents that need to be prepared before going to Canada, such as visa, study permit, and accommodation letters, and many more. Gratefully, my friends and my student representative, my international office in Universitas Islam Indonesia, as well University of Waterloo, been really great, helpful and fast response to help me and my other friends to complete this document. And let's say after we have gathered these documents, finally we can go to Canada to start our study there. And when we first arrived in Canada, we had to do quarantine in a hotel for about 2 weeks. And after we've done our quarantine, we can finally go to the Waterloo. Actually, the first time that I arrived there, I'm kind of a bit nervous and afraid at the first time because this was my first time to go abroad to study in another country to learn new things beyond my existing knowledge in architecture major. And when I was there, I found that talking to people is really helpful to gain my confidence, to share my thoughts, my stories there. One of the ways to accomplish that for me is to join a student club. So there I joined a book club there in St. Paul University College dormitories. And I found that by joining the student club, the book club there, I can gain my confidence more to talk to other people, the ability to share my thoughts to other people. And when we arrive there, we have to do we have to adapt ourselves to the new culture, to the new academic life there. So I found that the different culture between the Indonesian students and the Canadian students is really different. I found that there are the students in Canada, they act in they doing their homework differently between the weekends and the weekdays. And people there tend to enjoy the weekends. And for example, the lecturer, the tutor will not answer any email that has been sent to them during weekends. That's really a good thing. A new thing for me to understand about the quality time of a people. And also another adaptation that I have to be made is about the academic life there, because quizzes eventually are not a common thing in architecture major in Universitas Islam Indonesia. So I had to prepare myself more, to adjust myself more before uh, joining any quizzes. So I found that it is interesting about the answers that have been prepared there, and how the answer itself is not straightforward to the answer, but rather than it's really into the concept. So I think that it is a funny thing, not a funny thing. It's a helpful thing to me to think critically more before jump into a conclusion and into an answer. And I found that I found out that participation there is a good thing there. It's really appreciated there. For example, when I join a tutorial class in each week in my one of the lectures and one of my courses, eventually, basically, you have to, for example, learn or watch the lecture itself, or maybe read the textbook before you join the tutorial class. Because if I'm not understand about that, I cannot join the discussion. Therefore, maybe I will not get any points from the discussion, from the tutorial, from the tutor. And uh, I found that that is a really hard thing to do in the first time, but later on I realized that that kind of academic life is a good thing for me actually, because I began to understand, I began to realize that uh, that critical thinking, the way we have to look another ways, another theory, is really a good thing to develop our more knowledge in the future. And it is a good thing to learn more from textbook, from experience, and by listening to people from different perspectives, from different major, and many more. So therefore, here I am officially IISMA biased because there are a lot of new things and a lot of new study experience that can develop myself more in the future. And finally, be bold to go abroad. Thank you. That's all from me. Bye bye.